This video is about a very old cabin and its restoration. Welcome on our journey. Today we need to pour this side and finish it. So we can actually, tomorrow, we can work on that side. Disassemble all of the rocks and then resupport this side and extend our footer.
Okay guys, this guy is ready to do some dentist work.
Yeah, open your mouth. Before commencing the footers, we need to acquire both rebar and concrete for the pouring process. But as we get on rebar, I did notice a pink rebar. And if you have used this previously, please share your insight in the comment section below.
What the heck is that?
It's a fiber rebar.
I didn't know there was such a thing.
While I initially expected to lift each bag individually, fortunately that wasn't necessary, thanks to Lowe's associates. And as you may have noticed, a valuable tip for the day: bring your own gloves if you wish to avoid getting your hands dirty while handling rebar. It saves a trip to the restroom. Over the past few days, an unexpected abundance of rain significantly disrupted our work, saturating the surroundings and rendering our task nearly impossible to carry out.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay, honey. You can just throw it in there.
They're like hard. Ooh,
No way.
Despite being covered, the wind managed to blow rain under the shelter, resulting in some bags of concrete getting soaked. We'll need to assess the damage and determine if we can still use the affected bags for our footer work today.
Jeez. Well, that's a bummer. Okay, let's see what you got.
We got a concrete. That's what we have.
Try to break it. If you can't break it, might as well just throw it in there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with this. This one's ready. Yep.
Nice shot, Ross. Do you play basketball?
Definitely. Look at this.
I wish that was a gold bar.
Only if it was. And as you can tell from many episodes, my wife likes gold. She's officially a gold digger. Can't blame her. We all have our spoils. Oh yeah, it is.
Wow, it didn't even break.
As you can observe, I plan to incorporate this concrete piece into our footer. However, I will need to break it into smaller pieces to ensure that the concrete can be poured over and seamlessly integrate with the other components in our footer.
Let's take another brick out.
So first few bags were damaged, but no worries. We will be utilizing them in this footer. I'm not planning to waste any of these concrete bags.
At least it's warm today, right? Tomorrow's gonna start getting really cold. This week is gonna be in 40s. Right now it's 60s. And then it's gonna get cold. So we're enjoying this beautiful weather. Our forecast shows 62 degrees. And yeah, our day after Christmas. Russ, how do you feel after Christmas?
Ready to work. Having mixed hundreds of bags of concrete, I've developed a sense of correct water to cement ratio for the mix. However, for those doing this for the first time, there are always instructions on the back of the bag. I personally find it easier to add water first and then mix it. I find it blends more smoothly than the other way around.
That sucks.
Today is one of those days when things don't seem to be in my favor. However, I just gather myself, get on with the job, and make the best of the situation. The first batch of concrete I've mixed is a bit on the runny side, allowing it to seep down between the rocks and bricks I've carefully laid to conserve concrete for this project. For the next batch, I plan to make it thicker, ensuring that the footer will be robust and endure for an extended period of time.
Dang, that's a lot of people. What are they doing here?
Well, basically they're selling properties here.
Oh.
And then this car is gonna buy this so he can ride down
Got it.
the hill. And then They're also doing video of him going really fast. So I'm still building it. There's gonna be a little more higher here. So stay tuned.
As Carly enjoys playing in the sand with her toys, I must continue with my responsibilities and keep blending the concrete. We still have more than 34 bags to mix, and we're far from finished.
Russ, you broke it again.
I didn't break it, it just broke.
But you broke it, right? Before.
Yeah, on this one.
Now the other.
Oh, so there's two.
Hey, you have another one.
You don't want to waste that one.
Why?
I didn't want to use it.
Yes?
No, I didn't want to use it for concrete.
Then what are you gonna use for concrete?
That one now.
I don't know how to get out of this water. Ew, what is all this stuff?
Today is not a good day to work, literally, because it's just a mess. I'm a mess.
Yes,
Everything-
you are.
Everything around this cabin is a mess. What a
Okay,
day.
Russ. It could be worse, correct?
It could be worse. We should have waited for one more day
Why?
so it can dry up a little. So
I told you that. He didn't listen, guys. I did say that. He said, Russ, it's too wet outside. He said, no. You know how men are. They're very stubborn. They think they're always right.
please don't.
It's okay. I live with you, honey, 17 years. I know how it works. Men are always right. Women are always wrong.
You got that right.
You're kidding, Russ.
Another one. Oh.
Another one bites the dust. Guys, today's not a good day.
Ah! Oh my goodness.
Poor guy. He broke this thing. The thing spilled. 3 of them got destroyed.
What else can go wrong? Little.
Hey, don't say that. I don't like to jinx it.
Ah man.
Russ, I feel bad for you.
I just feel
Well, if you feel bad for me, please help me out here.
How?
Put some gloves on. Start working.
Thanks, Bear. I would love to, but I have to film all the perfect angles.
Despite the less than ideal working condition and unexpected equipment breakdowns, I'm committed to seeing this through. We have a substantial number of bags to mix, and while this may not be my preferred task, someone has to handle it. I'm aware that after completing this phase, more intriguing work awaits, and I would say this is when the cabin comes to life. So I would encourage you to stay tuned and watch for more videos to come every Saturday with new updates.
Scarlet! You scared me. I'm like, I thought I saw somebody move in the cabin. I was like, what the heck? How many bags do you think left?
Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I have, I think 6.
Inside?
And I don't think that's gonna be enough.
Really?
Yeah, I might have to get some more because I thought 25 plus whatever I had inside the cabin would be enough, but it does not look like.
If you keep adding other stone, I think you'd be good.
Yeah, if I had some other stone, yeah.
Let's do it. Save money and time.
Yeah, well, I'll have to keep mixing.
As evident in this video, I make a point to add a small amount of water before emptying the mix into my wheelbarrow. This significantly aids in the mixing process. Otherwise, it can be challenging to scoop up the mix from the bottom of the wheelbarrow. Just another tip for the day.
Just gotta install these rebar.
Man,
I'm securing rebar to my existing concrete pour and extending it for future pour. Its main purpose is to enhance the tensile strength of the concrete, preventing cracks and fractures. This method allows us to interconnect all of our footers, thereby boosting their overall strength for long-term durability.
Guys, New Year's is around the corner, so subscribe this year so you don't have to subscribe next year. Unless you want to subscribe on January 1st.
We're finished for tonight. I don't have enough concrete. I guess tomorrow we'll have to get some more concrete and finish this job. I think I'll need maybe 10, 15 bags yet.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I bought 25 and I had about 7 bags and that's gone.
Water? Come on, look. This is like a little water slide. So you slide down here to the sun-kissed pool like this. You slide in.
Dang, careful.
And if you don't want to go in the slide, you can go to the pool and just relax.
Nice resort. Raz, do you approve?
And just like that, another day has come to an end. And unfortunately, we have to leave this site, anticipating another day to resume our work.
For some of you that don't know, this is a process, guys. Some people would come and look at this cabin and they're like, man, Ross, what are you doing? Just stare it down. It's not worth it. And some of my subscribers even said that this is not worth it. But you know what? When you have a goal in mind, when you have a future vision for this cabin, you're like, no, it's worth it. And that's why we're putting all this effort, all these hours, days in and out, working on this cabin so we can actually see it through, finish it, and let it stand for next 200 plus years. Yeah, we might not see it, but hopefully my generation, my kids, grandkids will be able to come back and visit this cabin. I really hope. I mean, I'll have to put something into my deed not to destroy this cabin. So that's why we're putting some time and effort into this project. I know it does not seem like worth doing, but if you're passionate about something, it is worth doing. If you see a vision, if you're inspired, it is worth doing it. Even at times when you want to give up, even at times, because honestly, guys, coming here, at times I just want to kind of fold my hands, sit back and just relax and imagine that this cabin is already finished, but there's so much more. There's so much more work with this project. There's a lot of work. I wish I had a second hand, but at this moment it's just me, you know. As work is a little slow in my business, I'm putting a little more work into this cabin. I'm getting out here more and trying to finish all the small little things in order to set this cabin on a firm foundation so we can actually start moving into the right direction inside work on the interior. It's not that I want to stretch this project. It just, number one, I didn't have time. Number two, I didn't have enough help. And number three, it just takes a lot of work and lots of time, and you need all of that. So hopefully you'll understand what I'm saying. Hopefully you'll see through these series, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of dedication. It takes a lot of brain. It takes a lot of thinking, because you can't just start pulling without knowing what you're pulling, because you might collapse the building. So hopefully you'll stick around with us all the way to the end, even if sometimes we'll have to pause this project and do something else. That doesn't mean I forgot this project. It just means that I have some other priorities. I have some other project that needs my attention. But at this time, guys, I am prioritizing my time, my finances to finish this project, because I do want to see it through. So let's get back to this, you know? We got some concrete to do.
Struggling, huh? That's what happens when it rains a lot. You get a bunch of mud and you have mudslides. Ross, you're almost there, you know that? The good part of the year, it's almost over.
I know, this is a good part.
So I understand how the farmers feel like they're digging a bunch of manure.
What?
You know what I mean?
Nothing.
You know when you pick up manure, it's a bunch of, it looks like that.
Thanks.
Every time-
I know how that feels because I used to farm back in the
Really?
day when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, your first job.
My first job was a farmer.
Hey, what were you
Well,
doing exactly?
A helper on the farm.
And what were you doing exactly?
Well,
Scoop poop?
scoop poop, and feed cows. That was my first job.
Wow, how much were you getting paid?
$4 an hour.
Dang, so what'd you buy for $4 an hour?
I gave it to my mom.
Guys, look at him. No wonder God entrusted you with this beautiful cabin. You deserved it, Russ. All the shoveling poop you did.
And now I'm shoveling concrete.
Exactly.
Oh man.
The highlight of the day is reaching the conclusion of this concrete project. While only a portion of the tough and messy work is visible, the rewards are significant, and adding the final touches is always enjoyable. I might not achieve perfection on the top surface of the footer, but I'll strive to get as close to a level point as possible. And after finishing for the day, we will let it cure for the next task that lies ahead of us.
Alright guys, so I'm finished with concrete for today. We're finished with this side. We still have one more side to do. We're come to the end of our concrete work. It's been a big job, I would say. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share, and comment on this video. And I will see you on the next episode.
Scarlett said wrong.
Women are always right, men are always wrong.
Hey, I'm not raising the feminists here, so please.
Keep your comments to yourself.